So this is little Beco de Roma. So it's just a little bit of a corner, and then you can kind of come out and you can see this. You can see that alley that we're going to go into, and there's also some really nice artwork everywhere. It's kind of cool. So when I take the camera, right, sometimes people see what I'm looking at. So she saw that sign, so she's like, oh, I better take a picture of that sign because it could be something interesting. So I'm going to come back out, and then this is kind of where this street is going to lead into, and I'll give you a little bit of context of all this stuff down that way, give you a little bit of the feeling of this area. I like to give context, so we're going to definitely focus on our alley, but our alley is going to be Beco de Roma. So let's check it all out. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. So that's going to be our target street right there, Beco de Roma. Because it's so interesting out here, I think I'm just going to give a little bit of context of it before I even go in. There's a nice little shrine down there too that I want to focus on. But I know for the channel, people really like it if I can give a little bit of context to stuff as well. And so you don't just see it purely in isolation. So what I'm going to do for a moment is I'm just going to show you some of the nearby cross streets that are in this area. So this is one, Travessa do Bispo. We're going to cross the street here. And that one goes up to Say Church, and you can see some tourist stuff like that. Umun is a tourist one. There's a Catholic bookstore right here, and this is a Portuguese bookstore right here on the corner. So you can see some good books. You see them in there. That one, Tim Simpson. He's an author at the University of Macau. He wrote a really amazing book. I listened to his lecture and I really want to buy that book. I'm probably going to buy it before I leave this area today. So let me give a little bit of context before we show our little Beco. If you don't know what a Beco is, it's basically like an alley. Oh, and that one goes down to the Portuguese bookstore, if we were to go all the way down that way, by the way. Okay, so let's head on down Beco de Roma. That's our target street. So we're going to go down briefly. And what I'm going to show you down here is 3 different streets, and this is all pedestrian streets down in this area. Lots and lots of tourists. And so this little Beco that spot is on is just like a little hidden corner. And those little Becos and patios, they're kind of built like that. They're just like these quiet little spaces right outside of all the busy stuff. So this one is Travessa de Say. That goes up to Say Cathedral. Let's give you a little bit of context by going up it briefly. Then you can see all these restaurants everywhere. And tons of people everywhere. Tons of them. And then Say Cathedral is all the way up there as well. So that one would be where this particular street would go to. And we're gonna come back. Let me just try to fit into the crowds a little bit here. So this one is Travessa de Say. Then our target street is going to be right over there still. But before we go down that way, let's check out these. So this is actually a pretty nice little corner as well. So we're going to come down here. Yeah, and this is very crowded street right here. So we'll just take a look at this one. This is a Rua de Palha or Straw Street. And it is really crowded. This goes all the way up to Sao Paulo ruins. We're not going to go up it today, but I have seen them been up it many other times. Yeah, it looks really crowded today. Let's go uphill and try to capture that a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna come back down. And I'm going to try to show you this one. This one goes down to San Malo, Senado Square, Sao Domingos. And this isn't our target street either, but there's some pretty cool stuff in here, including these balconies. And Sao Domingos is that beautiful yellow church. You can kind of see it right there. But I'm not going to go down to that one either, as beautiful as that is, and as photogenic as it is. But there's also a lot of other beautiful buildings in this area as well. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go towards our target street. Try to blend in a little bit to the crowds. Kind of seems like I'm going down a little bit, so we're just going to go down, flow a little bit. That's a little bit better view of that church as well, just so you can get the context of it. So that's Sao Domingos right there. Okay, that's M&M. I heard that they have good food there at M&M. We've got like Indian food, I heard. Okay, so let's attempt to go across this flow of people. Come over on this side. They got those beautiful context. Go through the crowds. They're kind of looking down the street like, should we go down that? That looks too crowded. Okay. We haven't even got to our target street, but I got lots of context to it. At least you kind of know. Our street is going to have a nice temple at the end of it, so we will capture some of that. So there's our target right there. Beco de Romã. So that was kind of funny when I was over here, right? There's tourists everywhere. They saw me take a picture of that, and they took a picture of it as well. So it's kind of funny. Because actually, when you go down the street, it's actually, the street is quite small. It does come up to something interesting, and there is a temple that I haven't seen in a while. I kind of want to examine the temples a little bit more closely these days. It's a nice coffee shop right there. Really nice roof coffee house. Okay, so let's check this out. Oh, it's the same ones. The same ones. This is the woman with the bun. They both have the staff. There's a man and a woman. So yeah, I definitely want to know more about that. So this is Beco de Romã. There's a coffee shop right there, which is kind of cool. And then this one, I think it just kind of goes in. It's like 3 coffee shops here. There's one right there, coffee shop. And then it goes into this. This is also Beco de Romã too. So this Beco de Romã basically has several coffee shops. So if somebody's actually viewing the channel and they're looking for a coffee shop, they might want to go up Beco de Romã, and you can get some nice coffee in these areas. There's 4 of them here. Is there another one? That's just kind of doors. Can't really see. Okay, so let's head back out. So that's one coffee shop, Roar and Meow. You can see the other, there's 4, I believe. So this one on the corner here, there's 2 on the corner here. So there's one here, and there's also one right here too. So this one is Kokomo. And then this one is take a look. There's actually two right here. So that's called Roof. There's another one here too. I think these two might be connected, so it might be the same one. There's a I Play Shop. And what we're gonna do is just go up here a little bit. Give you a little context by going up, and then this actually goes into another street. But I do like to give context to stuff. So yeah, it kind of goes up, and now we're at the patio de São Domingos. And there's more stuff up that way as well, of course. That's the Beco de Romã right in here. Hello. It's like, so that's the Roof coffee shop. Pretty cool. That's a really beautiful building though. It's a nice space. I should go down and say hello and see. But sometimes they don't always speak English, so anyways, this is all São Domingos, and there's all these little colorful houses in here. I think there's another coffee shop here. And I think we're gonna end our street. Probably should have said hello, but sometimes I don't know how much English they know, so. Anyways, now we're in this little quiet little space just by going up that little patio. And we're gonna end it right there. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Toma cuidado la